News Talk on demand. Interruption-free audio where you want it, when you want it.
Green is the color, football is the game. Oh, Roughriders, oh, Roughriders, we are the true north, strong and green. We've got that rider pride. Let's go out and make the whole world green.
I'm John Gormley, time again for Saskatchewan Roughrider Prognostications, presented by Prairie Mobile Communications. So, tomorrow, again, it's a 2 o'clock meeting. Again, it's at Mosaic Stadium at Taylor Field. And the Saskatchewan Roughriders play host to the BC Lions. So, what do we do on Rider Prognostications? Rules are simple. You figured it out. The lines are already jammed, even as we get back on the radio. Tell me who's going to win the game, what the combined score will be, and how you'll get that score. So let's say it'll be Riders 56. 36 Saskatchewan, 20 BC, for example. So, without further ado, we're going to get to the first run and get through all of the callers who have been hanging on so patiently on Saskatchewan Roughrider Prognostications. Now, Prairie Mobile Communications presents this feature. They throw in a $25 gift card at Prairie Mobile, and our friends over at Western Carpet One donate a beautiful logoed Saskatchewan Roughrider welcome mat to the person who gets on or closest to that combined score. All right. Holy cow. The very final line is where I had to go to today to find the woman that we always lead off with because no one has won more than she has, Gail in Saskatoon.
I phoned early, but boy, everyone else must beat me to the punch.
Well, you started this phoning early thing, so now look what you know.
Oh, it's my fault.
It's your fault. You're just reaping the whirlwind. I mean, 7 people called before you, but I'm glad we got you on.
Goodness sakes. Well, look at this game. Oh, boy. It's going to be a very exciting game. Tight all the way because they're pretty evenly matched. But we'll come through, and it'll be Riders 32, BC 30.
For a combined score of 62.
Yeah, 62. Yep.
Gail, good luck. And that sounds like an awfully close game. Let's get more of your calls now on Saskatchewan Roughrider Prognostications. 1-877-332-8255. Blair in Saskatoon. What say you, sir?
Well, John, I've got a total of 54 with Saskatchewan 28 and BC 26.
Holy cow. So Gail picks a 2-point spread. You pick a 2-point spread. Why are we seeing such a close game?
Well, I think they're pretty evenly matched. Both have a winning streak. The odds tell me that BC's is going to end before ours because they've had a longer winning streak. And going to be a close game, and I think we're going to chip a field goal in the last minute.
Oh, wow. Okay, so a bit of a Hollywood finish. Let's go to Gordon, Saskatoon. Gordon, what do you have on Rider Prognostications?
43 total, 23 for Saskatchewan, 20 for the Lions.
Wow. Okay, you also have a close spread.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game because there's two teams on the up and up, and our defense is going to overrule theirs.
Okay, what about two quarterbacks, though, who have had pretty good numbers recently? Lule for the BC Lions, and, of course, our Darian Durant.
Well, that's where the defense will come in. I think that both teams are strong in defense, but ours are just going to overrule.
All right, 1-877-332-8255. Dave in Saskatoon on Rider Prognostications. What say you?
I've got a total score of 53. It's going to be a close game with the Riders winning 29-24.
What do you think we'll see? Give me some highlight reels before we see the game.
Well, I think you're going to see some passing touchdowns, 3 touchdowns on each side, and then they're good for a field goal, and we're probably good for 3 with our kicking being good as of late.
Wow, good stuff. Let's go to Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. And Judy. Judy, you've got a bit of a bigger spread.
Yes, I got the Riders 49 total and Riders 32, BC 17. I think we're just a little bit better than the BC players, and it's going to give us a win, and we need a win to get to the Grey Cup. So go Riders.
1-877-332-8255. Lee in Prince Albert, what do you have on Rider Prognostications?
I have 70, John.
But
that's my total. I have BC 37, Saskatchewan 33, and welcome back.
Well, thank you. Now, why would you be the first caller to have BC?
Well, I have a new Ouija board I bought in Las Vegas. and it hasn't let me down in the NFL, so we'll try the CFL.
Okay. It would be very nice if it were accurate in the NFL and totally wrong on this CFL one.
Okay, John.
Good luck. Dwayne in Carrot River on Rider prognostications. What say you?
Total score of 53, 32-20 for BC.
Oh, good stuff. Good luck. 1-877-332-8255. Art in Battleford. What do you have?
I've got a Rider win with 52 points. 27 for the Riders, 25 for BC.
Wow.
I think it's time we're going to spade and neuter our Lions.
Okay, but again, like the earlier callers, I mean, you're inside, 3 points. So what explains a game? Are we going to see a back and forth kind of game, or why that close?
I think so. I think your callers are right on the money with the defenses both being strong. Even though both quarterbacks are playing much better, I think it's still a defensive. This time of year, it comes down to the defense winning games.
Wow, interesting observation. 1-877-332-8255. Darren in Regina, welcome to Rider Prognostications.
Hey, John. I got total 51. I got BC 31 and the Riders 20, and I really think that BC's special teams are going to be the difference. McCallum probably should have never let that guy go.
Okay, but what about their run back?
Their running back?
Yeah.
Well, I think BC's Tim Brown is showing that he is an absolute machine on kick returns. I think he's probably been the best returner in the CFL to this point so far. So I just there's something about this game. It's a playoff game, and I think BC right now, a lot of focus has been on the Riders and how well they've been playing, and it's almost like BC's kind of flown under the radar, and they've won 4 in a row, and they're not talking a whole lot, which isn't what they usually do in the past. Their mouths are usually flapping, and this year they're just shutting up and taking care of business.
Yeah, well said. 1-877-332-8255. We return with the final round of Saskatchewan Roughrider prognostications. Who wins tomorrow's game at Mosaic Stadium? The Riders playing host to the BC Lions? What's the combined score, and how do you get to that score? We're back with more of our football prognosticators next on News Talk Radio. I'm John Gormley, back with Saskatchewan Roughrider prognostications, presented by Prairie Mobile Communications. Robin in Rostern, what say you?
I say, John, good show today. I love the movie review, first of all, but 78 for a total.
Okay.
Saskatchewan 45-33 for BC.
Now there is a brave man. So, okay, everybody's been in like 2 and 3 point spreads. Why this big a win?
I just tuned in, so I don't know what people were saying, but I'm thinking it's going to be a big air game today. Big bombs are going to go, and I think it's going to be up and up and up.
Well, it's true, because you look at a beautiful fall day, and we tend to think of crisp fall day. Tomorrow is going to be beautiful and warm, and you're right. I think both of these are quarterbacks who can air it out, especially Darian Durant. Jim in Saskatoon, what do you have on Rider prognostications?
Total of 69, 51, 18 Saskatchewan.
Wow, okay, talk about a huge spread.
Well, it's about time we exploded, and they're gonna.
Okay, and it's...
Wally Bono isn't that great of a coach. She's just been under the wire, and they've been getting lucky.
I like the way you think. Joe in Saskatoon, you've got BC by a fairly close number.
I do. I got 38-31. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Saskatchewan's going to give us a fumble in the fourth to run it down to win by a touchdown.
Okay. BC fan?
Yes, you bet.
Live in Saskatchewan?
Yes, I do.
Brave guy?
I've fought my way out of Mosaic more than once.
Well, have a good game tomorrow, but not too good a game. Greg in Regina, you've got BC by a pretty good spread as well.
Well, two things. I think their defense is vicious, and I am always wrong with my pro lines, so I'm praying I'm wrong, but that's my reasoning.
Okay, so you're betting against yourself.
Exactly.
What do you have?
I've got 30-10 BC, and I think their defense is the best in the CFL and is going to give our offense fits.
I so hope you're wrong. Jeremy in Weyburn, you also have a BC win.
Yes, I do, John.
Okay, this is the revenge of BC here. We had all the Rider plugs. Why you?
Well, I've been betting against the Riders this whole season, and so far I've been winning, but it's looking like they're coming back to haunt me here. But hopefully with this one, get the money back. I got a total of 50, 30 BC, and 20 for the Riders. I think there's going to be a big Hail Mary at the end.
Okay. Anything now with those kind of score? Lots of stuff in the air.
Yeah, lots of stuff in the air. A couple field goals each. It's gonna be a hard hitting game.
1-877-332-8255. Gary in Regina on Rider prognostications. What do you have?
I got total score 61, BC 27, Saskatchewan 34.
Okay, so how does Saskatchewan rack up 34 points?
Well, I think they're just going to be chucking bombs left and right, and Getzlaff's going to score lots of touchdowns again.
Good. Nice to see that. Let's go to Rick. Rick, you've got a pretty close spread.
Yeah, I got Riders 28, BC 24 for 52. I just don't think the Riders are going to lose at home again this year. They won't lose. And I kind of expect a pretty good game out of Claremont because they're going to be keying on our younger, faster guys. I don't think they think Claremont's any good anymore. I think he's going to have a big game.
Yep, he's got an ability to get out of nowhere, this guy appears. It's an interesting assessment. Daryl in Whitewood, what do you have?
I have Saskatchewan 26, BC 24 for a total of 50. It's going to be a very, very, very tight defensive game on both sides.
And a good game to watch?
A very good game.
Okay, so give me a highlight play you think we're going to see.
Claremont doing it again, last-minute touchdown.
Ooh, I like that. And, of course, the poetry attached to all of that, of course, against BC would be perfectly appropriate. Dale in Regina, what do you have on Rider prognostications?
Well, I have 62 in total, 34 for the Riders and 28 for BC.
Okay, another close pick. What do you think will happen?
Well, I think we're going to have a tie game at the end, but we're going to go into overtime, and the Riders are going to pick off a little pass, and we're going to take it back to the end zone for the win.
Wow, okay, an overtime scenario. Let's go to Payton, Saskatchewan, and Brent. What do you have on Rider prognostications, Brent?
56 total, 35 BC, and 21 Saskatchewan.
Okay, is this a usual thing to pick BC, or
no?
You're being very clinical.
I'm a Saskatchewan fan, but I think BC's defense is going to cause us some problems.
Okay, so essentially they're just going to outplay us and not let our offense get where it needs to be.
I think that's going to be a problem.
Now, shutting down run and pass, or give me a sense of what they'll do.
I think their D-line is going to cause Darian Durant a lot of problems.
Okay, don't want to hear that. Jonathan, what do you have on Rider prognostications?
I think it's going to be a total score of 51, 22 Lions, 27 Riders.
Okay, 29 Riders.
Sorry, 29 Riders, yeah.
Okay, and what'll happen?
It's going to be a good, solid football game. Both defenses are going to come out strong. Darian's going to put us up about midway through the fourth, and we'll just hold it from there.
Okay, we're going to move really fast now. Two more people waiting. Let's get them on. Rob in Saskatoon, what do you have?
I got a total score of 62, 38-24 for BC.
Ooh, okay. Close one. Don't like the outcome. Adrian in Saskatoon, you get the last word.
I have a total of 69, 37-32 for our Riders.
Ooh, I like the way you think. All right. Boy, her voice sounds like mine has felt all week. Callers, what a great week this was. Richard Brown have filled in for my 2 days of unworkable laryngitis. RB, thank you for that. And to our production team here, Dallas Dole, who screens your calls as technical production. Gary Nichols stepping in this week, doing that as well. Brenna Temple, producer of this show, and she who keeps everything running as it should. BT, great week for you as well. I'm John Gormley. Have a nice weekend. It is going to be fabulous everywhere in this province, and I'll see you right back here Monday morning at 8:30, only where Saskatchewan comes to talk. News Talk Radio.